Can you believe it? This girl scavenging for food in trash heaps would one day become a Harvard student. Her life story is the ultimate phoenix rising from the ashes. Her name is Liz. She grew up in the slums of New York. Her home was filthy and chaotic. Her mother, Jenny, blind and schizophrenic, was a drug addict. Her father, though highly intelligent, was also lost to drug abuse. Liz carried a constant stench. Classmates looked down on her. Teachers' concern made her uneasy because she didn't know how to explain her situation. On the days when welfare checks arrived, her home turned into a circus of chaos. Her mother and sister would brawl over the money, while her father watched TV indifferently, ignoring the violence unfolding beside him. Little Liz would squeeze between them, begging her mother to leave just a little for food, only to be met with cold, angry screams. Her mother was repeatedly committed to mental hospitals. One day, she returned home devastated, bearing devastating news. She said she had AIDS, crying like a helpless child. Liz felt as if the sky was falling, yet her mother still abandoned her and her sister, heartlessly walking out of their lives. Liz believed that if she just stayed home, everything would eventually be okay. Instead, she was met by social workers and police. Due to chronic truancy and deplorable living conditions, Liz was forcibly sent to juvenile detention. From then on, her life felt like falling into a bottomless abyss. When she was released, the outside world had changed dramatically. Her father had been evicted for unpaid rent. Her mother's health had severely deteriorated. By the time Liz found her again, she was frail and weak. She passed away not long after, watching her mother's coffin being hastily dropped into an unmarked grave. Liz's world completely shattered. She had lost her last safe harbor. Adrift on the streets of New York, she stole food from supermarkets with friends, begged from strangers. In the endless darkness, a spark of determination ignited within her. She refused to waste her life like this. She found her way to a prep school, designed for troubled students. Facing the principal's skepticism, Liz mustered her courage, and shared her painful past, and her burning desire for a future. Her raw honesty moved the principal. She was finally back in school, but the next challenge emerged. She needed a guardian's signature and a home address. Liz was homeless. She turned to her father, now living in shelters, to fabricate a normal family life. Her father reluctantly posed as a truck driver, securing Liz's enrollment through sheer pretense. From that moment, her life shifted into high gear. She completed all her high school coursework. In just 2 years, she attended classes during the day, worked at a diner by night, did homework on the subway after midnight, and still sometimes searched trash for food. When her school organized a trip to Harvard for top students, Liz saw her dream materialize for the first time. Standing before those historic buildings, she promised herself, "I will become part of Harvard." Once that seed was planted, it grew with fierce intensity. To afford Harvard, Liz applied for a full scholarship. She poured her life story into her application essay and sent it to the New York Times. On interview day, wearing her only decent outfit, she sat before the panel and spoke with quiet power about her love for her mother. She said, "I love my mom. Even though she was an addict, an alcoholic, and schizophrenic, I never once forgot that she loved me." Her words moved everyone in the room. In the end, Liz succeeded. Standing on the scholarship award stage, under the spotlight, she shone brilliantly. When asked by reporters, she said she would give it all back, if it meant having her family together again. Today, Liz has graduated from Harvard, but she has never forgotten where she came from. She shares her story with the world, not for sympathy, but to unburden herself from a heavy past, and keep moving forward.